Dela write my MVVs. Welcome. Do not come for my daughter again. I'm not Queen Naomi's mom, or I will release the venom in me on you. Ayaba Boss's mom gave Uletik a stern warning. They said Ooni Of Ife has been very, very unhappy with Uletik over her disturbance lately. Now, this Ayaba Bosse, okay, they said it's a girl. I have explained this girl's I've explained who this girl is to you. They said she is a beautiful girl who is there in the palace right now. Since they came for the birthday of Ooni Of Ife, this girl too has not left. Now, they said she is very, very young. She should be about 26 years old. That she'll be doing her 26th, celebrating her 26th birthday very soon. She is a healthcare person in the US. I told you she is a trained CNA, a trained CNA. What CNA is a certified nursing assistant, right? So they said that this girl is super, 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 like super duper brilliant and beautiful. And they are from the same ruling family. That is the Gise ruling family. And they grew up. As a matter of fact, this very child was born inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They have lived there. There are a lot of people who have lived there. They have grown and all of that. So that child was born there. So because, of course, it's a girl, a young girl, and she's schooling in the US. From time to time, they get across to Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi, a lot of these people are on his payroll, right? So, but Kabiyesi took interest in this particular girl because the girl is so brilliant, right? And so when she comes home, from time to time, Kabiyesi will ask them to go call the girl. The girl will come. Sometimes the girl will be there with Kabiyesi's subject. Sometimes the girl will just be there. They will be just talking and laughing. Kabiyesi is a people person. You guys all know that Kabiyesi likes to talk, like he having, constructive conversations. If you sit in front of him, he's asking you questions, he's putting ideas on your head, he's talking, he's helping you understand some facts about life that you may not understand as a young person. That is how he is, okay? Wanting to kind of dissect your own belief system. He does that a lot for people who have met him one-on-one, right? And so anybody who keeps absolutely good company is Kabiyesi's friend, though. Kabiyesi's friend, yeah? And so now what is going on as we are hearing, if the information is true? You do know that up until now, Oletik is the youngest woman in that palace. Now, before Oletik got pregnant, Oletik had Kabiyesi's ears. Oletik was close to Kabiyesi, and they were always talking, as in they were always together. But right now, it does seem as if Kabiyesi's interests have changed, okay? Oletik is no longer the youngest and all of that. You know that right now, she's nursing kids. And you know something with men, when a woman is nursing, some men, especially with that breastfeeding, the milk that is coming out of the breast, some men don't, like that kind of, it's a whole lot. Not just for the men, even for the women themselves, the adrenaline. I don't know. The thing, it's not as high as usually not as high as it will be when everything is dry, up there. Yeah, right. And so it's like, I don't know. So right now, they said the reason why Oletik went ahead and slapped that girl that day is because of jealousy. That it wasn't even about what the girl said, that who wears gele to welcome their husband. That it was just a joke. And the girl was not even referring to her. They said the girl was even talking to her own friend. And they talked about how in the US, they said that Nigerian women used to wear gele to welcome their husband. You know, there's one skit that this lady used to act where when the husband comes, she carry that heavy gele, she go and kneel down and welcome her husband and be shaking and all of that. So they said it was on that was what that girl was talking about. That the girl was not even making reference to Oletik. They said Oletik went and gave this girl a resounding kick. Why? Hey, on what basis? And so the mother has come out to say, as we are hearing, if the information is true, that Oletik should never, ever, ever come for her daughter again. That look, oh, she is not Queen Naomi's mother, that she lives in the palace, that's the mother to Ayaba Bose. That she lives in the palace, that she knows everything that happened in that palace, that she is aware, even though she's been keeping quiet because of the respect that she, as a person, has for Kabiyesi. That none of them should, however, come close to her daughter again. That she would never, ever take it. That anybody, especially that Oletik that comes for her daughter, she will release the venom that is in her. And that venom is very dangerous. It's very poisonous. That nobody should ever try it again. That if Kabiyesi likes a bosse, so what is the problem with that? Kabiyesi likes her, so what? That the woman went ahead though to say that if Kabiyesi today say he wants Bosse's hand in marriage, that she is ready and willing to give out Bosse's hand in marriage, because apart from all of these women who are making Kabiyesi bad, that Kabiyesi, or making Kabiyesi look bad, that Kabiyesi is an absolutely good man. That you can never ever find a king anywhere that has the kind of heart that Kabiyesi has. And the reason why all of these women are flogging around Kabiyesi is because they know that for a fact that no king anywhere can be like Kabiyesi. That a lot of people today misunderstand Kabiyesi, and they feel like Kabiyesi is this Kabiyesi, that Kabiyesi is nothing. Kabiyesi is a good man. That she's not going to allow that their drama come close to her daughter, that Oletik should mind herself. That the woman was very upset. Now, the other day when I was talking, I was saying, why would the woman be upset? Why would the daughter go and be talking, bad-mouthing a king's wife? If your daughter does not know how to keep her mouth shut, they will shut it up for your daughter. But, getting clear explanation of what happened, they said that girl wasn't even talking about her. That they were actually talking about that skit. If you have ever seen that skit where that girl will carry that big gele to be welcoming her husband, that was what they were talking about. And the girl now says, who wears gele to welcome her husband? Now, because at that time, this woman was agitated over the fact that the gele woman or gele lady was nowhere to be found at that time. And Kabiyesi had been picked from Lagos airport, and he was heading towards home. And so this woman, Oletik, became very agitated and was unhappy that that lady wasn't there at the time to help, her with her gele. So because they were all around that open area, and this lady now went ahead to say who wears gele to welcome her husband, Oletik automatically thought that the girl was making reference to her, and they said that was how she woke up from where she was to go and give this girl a dirty slap. And then again, they say she's always very angry over what, I don't know. But of course, you know that from outside, you can never tell what her anger is about. But you and I can tell that it is not far-fetched from, jealousy, the fact that maybe the attention she needs, she's not getting. They said this woman won Oletik so much. When she came for Oletik, they said Oletik was just crying and crying. And I say, God, how do you put yourself in this kind of situation in your life? Going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.